We're back with the smallest gear pack we've ever gotten. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Alright, so as you saw, this has got to be the smallest gear pack I've ever gotten. It's a tiny, tiny box. I'm like looking at it and these are the cards. The card will barely fit in this box. That's how small this box is. So, you know what though? I'm glad because it's only like it's the beginning of April. So, I don't get charged for this box again until the 15th. I'm opening this box. This box is as awesome as the last three have been this year. This is going to be the last gear pack we get. And I'm switching to barrel and blade. I promise you all that. This could be the last gear pack. I've just not been... I haven't been happy with them this year at all. Last year there was a few good boxes. I'd usually go like two... oh, pardon me. I usually go like two boxes and I'd get a box that was like, okay, maybe I'm going to hang on. But this could be the last one because this thing is so tiny. Doesn't mean it's bad. There could be something absolutely awesome in this box, but I don't know. We'll see what the... We'll see. We're going to open it up and we're going to check it out. Gear pack is just... And the thing is, I watched some of the old... Before I got this, I watched some of the old gear packs. And they had some pretty decent boxes in there. They were okay. And... okay. North American made. Alright, so... Alright, I might be keeping it. I don't know. We'll see here. Alright, so... North American made. This is kind of a... We've got... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 items in this tiny box. Okay, alright, so, hey, if this is your first time on the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, give me a like, you know, it helps this video get out so I get, more viewing. I'd really appreciate that. It just takes you a couple seconds to hit that thumbs up, and it doesn't cost anything, so I really appreciate if you do that for me. But anyway, so gear pack, there's 4 levels. You've got your basic, the basic plus, the advanced, and the ultimate. I've never gotten the ultimate because the knives that they put in here are not worth the ultimate price. It's Battle Box is bad, but Battle Box actually put it since, every once in a while you'll get a knife in there that's not bad for the, for what they charge for their Pro Plus, but the Ultimate, for $129 a month, it's what you get. That knife, this Ultimate is a Remington Hunter, and I guarantee you it's not good, because, they just don't put good knives in these boxes. But we do have the Advanced. So it's $89.99 per month, and we get I've been with them for so long that they usually take like a couple bucks off of it. It's whatever. But so the basic box costs you $24.99. This month's MSRP value, and I say MSRP because sometimes the value is not there. Usually with this box, I feel like I'm behind every month because it's just the stuff you get is just. It's so frustrating, and I'm like, no, I'm going to stick with them. But, I don't know, I'm getting to my wits' end with it, because they're getting worse and worse. So we're going to start here. So, for $12.99, I finally got one of them. We got our Skull and Crossbones Fuse, which is, a rope fire starter. So, I've been wanting to try these for a long time. I know they come in these boxes all the time. And this says 50 plus fires from one stick, waterproof and wind resistant, handmade in China. Canada, not China. North America, right? So I've been wanting one of these. So that's kind of cool. All right. Like I said, they may have gotten themselves another month lifeline, but they're saying this is for $12.99. I actually at Dollar Tree I found some, not this thick, but I found some good jute twine hemp rope, and I'm thinking about trying to make my own because I had never gotten any. So, All right, next up, and this is something that I'll admit, this is something that is cool. I've been kind of wanting to. It's something that I need. So, and we got some Marshall Outdoors Axe Wax, and this is designed. You put it like on your handles and stuff, and it preserves your handles. Handmade in Canada. Oh, are we getting a box of Canadian crap? Probably before they have to pay the tariffs. Used to protect axe and knife handles, prevent rust on knife and axe blades, treat cutting boards, condition leather. It's all natural and is food safe. So, and I'll be honest, that's a good item because if you're in a survival situation, you need to maintain your tools. This is something good to have in there, because you have to keep your tools. So far we got something to start fires. And we got something to maintain our tools, and that's really cool. Okay, next up. And here we go. We got the Write in Rain On the Go Mini Notebooks ×2. And they're saying that this is the Axe Wax, $19.99. They're saying these are $5.49. And I'll be honest, Write in Rain overcharges for everything. I might be able to get these cheaper on base, but that's actually these things. I don't know. These are, you have a pencil. You can write notes on this. But the other thing is that because these are kind of like waxy paper, they're also good for fire starters as well. So that's not too bad. It's kind of those are some janky ass notebooks, but whatever. And then as a bonus, we got a Gear Pack sticker. No charge on that, so give that to my daughter or something. All right, there we go. Gear Pack sticker. All right, so that's your basic box. So your basic box, you would have gotten the rope fire starter, the Axe Wax, and the 2 mini notebooks. So, all right, I guess that they're saying the overall MSRP for that is $38.47. For $25, maybe, because that Axe Wax is pretty good, and the rope fire starter. We'll give that a try. We'll cut some of that off and we'll get into it. All right, so next up we do have the Basic Plus box, which is $44.99, and it says here that it's it's another one of those ones. The value of the item, the MSRP, is $22.99. You add that to the previous, so that brings our total MSRP to $61.46, and for $44.99, and we got another Tech X liner lock. So this will be the third one. I lost one of them, or my son did. I don't know, but these are. We'll check it out. This is your knife, and in fact, this is almost identical to the one that I don't know where it is. So it's not assisted. You really have to flick it hard to open it. Kind of has these rubberized scales, but to be honest, it's sharp. It's sharp. It's not a bad knife, but this is another Tech X. We've gotten 3 Tech X knives, and this one is almost like one of them that I lost. So it's whatever. But they're saying that that's $22.99. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know. Non-reversible clip. It's got a little bit of. No, there's no gimping. It is a liner lock. I guess in a pinch, you can one-hand it, so it's not that bad. But there, that's your Basic Plus, and then the Advanced. So we got 2 more items in here. From Marshall Outdoors, which is hand-packed in the USA. It doesn't say where it was made, but hand-packed in the USA. And this is the Marshall Outdoors Tactical Survival Kit. So, we'll open this up in another video and go a deep dive into everything that's in it. I'm not going to do it with this video, but Tactical Survival Kit. So, Marshall Outdoors. They're saying this is $34.99. We'll open it up and we'll see if that thing is worth $34.99. Doubtful, but we'll check it out. sometimes these things, you know, if you do like if you want to make your own and you do a an item by item breakdown, like you know, because you know they'll have like 10 band-aids in there, but you know that's a band-aid like 10 cents each, so that's like $1 right there, and so sometimes all those little items, if you were to buy them individually, they do kind of add up to what they charge. So, anyway. All right, now last up we have something from Uberleben, and I am a fan of Uberleben. I do love them, and this is Tinder Baltic Birch Kindling, and it says it's a 3-pack. So, oh, okay. I've seen these. These are the where you build like the little pyramid things. Okay. All right, yeah. So you have like you build the little wooden pyramids. You build the little wooden pyramids. And you start to fire them. They're saying this is $16. So I think for sitting there, that's not bad. An easy to assemble dry killing structure, boasting an impressive 3 minutes of burn time. Our laser cut Baltic birch 4-panel design allows for the perfect balance of airflow and combustion, ensuring a blazing hot foundation for your next fire build. Yeah, we'll try one of them. We'll put one of them together and we'll see how they burn. So that's it. So that's your North American made. Although, yeah, made in the USA. Tindar Tippy. So I don't know. We'll see what's in this tactical survival kit. They're seldom tactical, but I don't know. I'm still thinking that my time with Gear Pack has come to an end. This isn't the worst box I've gotten, but the Rope Fire Starter, Axe Wax, a liner lock, a tactical survival kit, and then another fire starter component. Nothing to actually start any of them, but maybe in the outdoor kit, in the survival kit. But anyway, they're saying that the total MSRP, I paid 88 or 87, you know, because I get that discount, whatever they take a couple bucks off. But for $89.99, your total value is $112.45. So that's MSRP again. This knife's not that bad. But I don't know. Honestly, say I want to stick with them. I do. But at the same point in time, I just feel that the boxes get worse and worse. This one, I almost feel like they put out all these really bad boxes. And then every once in a while they'll put one in. Oh, yeah, and this was Gear Pack 104, by the way. You know, every once in a while they'll put like one in that's halfway decent. But this one was like maybe like a quarter way decent. I don't know. But anyway, that's it. That's your Gear Pack. Again, I'm sure the Remington Hunter would not have been worth it because I haven't seen it. Because I watched. There's another guy that does Gear Pack, and I've seen the openings for the Ultimate, and it's just, I don't know, those knives, they just don't seem worth it. But anyway, that's it. But hey, until next time, keep repping.